saluto a tutti.
Ciao Juventini, another Saturday. I hope you're doing well. It's another match day. Sassuolo and Juventus set to do battle, all right? And for Juventus, hey, we want to keep it rolling, baby. We want to keep it rolling. Started this watch along a little bit early as I am just pumped up for this one, okay? Still a ways away from kickoff, okay? We got over 20 minutes. We're going to go through starting lineup. We're going to go through some of the key numbers heading into this matchup and everything in the build-up. If you missed the match day preview show from this morning, all right? Afternoon, Oliver. Good to see you all here. Shervin and whatnot. Let's get jacked up for this one, okay? We've got predictions coming from the preview show between myself and Omer. We got a key statistic that Dusan Vlahovic can put himself in some great company, all right, with if he can keep his scoring track continued today, all right? So let's get to all of it real quick. Gotta get to the lineup, all right? So here it is. As expected, everything the exact same. I thought we would get maybe one change out of Massimiliano Allegri, but it appears changes will come with the home game scheduled on Tuesday against Lecce. As you look at your starting lineup right there, as expected, the exact same that took on Lazio. Szczesny, Gatti, Bremer, Danilo, McKennie, no concerns after the knock with his knee in training a couple days ago. Miretti continues to be the first choice for Allegri so far. Locatelli, Rabiot, Kostic, Chiesa, and Vlahovic. And again, going back to Miretti, Fagioli, that is seemingly the only battle taking place in the midfield right now. It's between Miretti and Fagioli, but we do know Fagioli's coming back from the collarbone issue, so he's not really up to 100% before really doing battle. So honestly, good problem to have when you have two guys like that can both contribute. But Fagioli should be getting still some minutes in this game. We'll see what he can do. I expect him to be out there from the start against Lecce and maybe, just maybe, in a different position, all right? But we'll see. That's your lineup. That's what we're expecting. That's what we are going to see. But for Sassuolo, again, as expected, they are going to have Granio in net. Doljan, Erlich, Ruan, Vigna across the back, Berami, Boloca, and Henrique in the middle, Berardi, Pinamonte, and Lorente up top. 4-3-3 for Sassuolo. And this is where all the rumors in training kind of came from for Juventus, because we were simulating a 4-3-3. That's where Illing Jr.'s Mezzala came from. That's where Fagioli as Regista came from. We were trying to simulate what our opponents were going to do. The main starters that are starting this game were set up in the 3-5-2. I talked about some key numbers, and Vlahovic can put himself in some company. We'll talk about the key stats going into this one, okay? So, Sassuolo have conceded at least 2 goals in 7 of their last 8 matches in Serie A. My prediction, hey, I've got us scoring 2 against Sassuolo. Sassuolo have failed to win 9 of their last 10 in Serie A, okay, to start this season. Lost to Atalanta, lost to Napoli, win against Verona, and then we saw what happened last weekend against Frosinone, up 2-0, allowing 4 unanswered goals, all right? So there you go. Sassuolo needs to turn things around. Will they do it today? I don't expect that to happen against us, all right? Juve undefeated in the last 5 matches in Serie A. Vlahovic, is he going to become the first Juventus player in 40 years to score 5 goals in the opening 5 matches? My prediction, 2-0 Juventus victory. Vlahovic does get a goal, and I actually think Miretti bags his first for the senior side today. That's my prediction. Drop your predictions in here right now. Let's rock, everybody. Omer's prediction from this morning, 3-0. He does say Vlahovic is going to get on the scoreboard. He thinks Gatti's going to get involved on the scoreboard. His tiebreaker was 5 yellow cards. We'll see. Are we going to be on Berardi watch? So the rumors will continue. We're always going to be tied to Berardi, aren't we? He's one of those guys. Add him to the list with the many names, the Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, etc. But yeah, we'll probably be keeping tabs on Berardi. I don't think Juve makes any moves in January, if I'm being completely honest. I just don't see them making any moves. I don't see it. I don't see it. But, of course, stranger things have happened and could, of course, happen. Nikki T, I hope Vlahovic breaks this record. He needs that. Yeah, it'd be awesome to see him become the first player for Juve in 40 years to do so. He's been red hot to start, and so has Federico Chiesa. Best start to a Serie A campaign for Federico Chiesa. All right, 3 goals in 4 games. That's his best start to a season. Hopefully he keeps it going. My Fantacalcio team needs it, all right? So let's get these guys rolling from the get-go. Coming into this one, the form, without a doubt, Juve's in better form than Sassuolo, but these games away from home can be tricky. We did get some footage, it was posted on Twitter or whatnot, from the fans outside the stadium. Love seeing the Danilo banner there, all right, as we watch the fans take in... just getting ready for it outside. A little bit of tailgating session there. The Danilo banner. Absolutely love seeing that. All right. There's a player. I'm not sure why he gets the amount of flack he does, but he's been brilliant for us. So here we go. Gatti. We talk about Alexandro, obviously gone for about 45 days. So what this does is gives Gatti more opportunity to further cement himself in this starting 3 center back system with Bremer and Danilo. What it also does is it keeps Houston with the first team, okay? So next gen in action today. Yildiz is with next gen, but Houston, he remains with us. Is he going to get some minutes at some point here or there? Again, you would just have to think for cameos here and there, maybe some more minutes in Coppa Italia or something like that once those competitions start. But again, it was always one of those things where you don't expect a lot of minutes in a one competition thing. Yildiz is another player there, but Illing Jr. Is another player, and he's a hot topic around Juventus right now. Looking for the contract extension. Juve's trying to extend him to 2027. Got to find a way to get him integrated. We talked about Fagioli as regista. Illing Jr. tested out in a Mezzala role and whatnot. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of using him there. I would rather him rotate with Chiesa. But I think your rotation is going to be set for... Well, he could potentially rotate if they wanted to today, because you would have to think there's going to be a change for Lecce up top, and maybe you see Keane or Milik start up top there, maybe both, maybe one of them. So maybe, just maybe, this would be a game to get Illing some minutes coming off the bench. I would hope so. I'd hope to see him, because I think we can all agree we should be locking up that talent. Again, minutes might come into question. We'll see. Sassuolo, yeah. Injury-wise, they're okay other than Agustin Alvarez. And then we talked about Consigli not able to start, so they're going to have Cranio, but we'll see what happens. Alex P saying, I could see Illing as a second striker, but Mezzala, difficult. That's just it. For me, I think you're taking away too many positives from the player by trying to play him there, so I'm just not feeling it. But, hey, you never know. Max Allegri's got these plans and these ideas. We just got to wait and see how it plays out. And just because, you're trying something in training and whatnot, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll ever see it. Just because they're trying it out or whatnot. So we'll see. We got highlights rolling through on the feed right now. We know the morning's match ended 1-0 victory for Milan over Verona. We are, of course, set to face Sassuolo, and then later on today we're going to have Lazio and Monza. For Juventus, with Inter set to face Empoli this weekend, we just want to keep the pressure going up top. We want to stay undefeated, and we want to keep the points rolling. European place started this week for us. Simple objective, stay amongst that top rank, let them continue to get spread out, and then go from there. Inter made some substitutions, some rotation in their lineup going into their Champions League game. They played an absolutely dreadful game in that one. Okay, let's going to take this lineup down for a second here. Played a dreadful game, and they'll probably be back to a full-strength lineup against Empoli this weekend when you wouldn't have to. Empoli hasn't even scored a goal, is the first team to sack their coach this season in Serie A. Zanetti gets the boot. Strange one there, but I'm all here for it. But yeah, right now, that's probably going to keep them up at the top, that matchup against Empoli. But for Juventus, 3 points here against Sassuolo. Keep it rolling. Then Lecce with the upstart to start to the season there. A little kickstart. Sitting in second currently. If we look at the standings in Serie A. And yeah, just continuing to find ways and get the job done. So now obviously with Milan winning, they are up by 1 point, so they're equal with Inter at 12 points. So Lecce moves into third, but technically second on points. Juve sitting in third, but fourth on the standings with 10 points, okay? And Milan and Lecce have played 5 matches. Inter and Juve still at 4. So I said this race is going to be tight. Lecce will obviously flatten out and find themselves. It's just a great start for them to kick the season off. Their main prerogative, obviously, staying up and whatnot, maybe being somewhere around mid-table right now. Definitely exceeding expectations. But how long it's going to go, who knows. Frosinone, after 5 matches, sits in 5th place with 8 points. And then Napoli, 6th place, 4 games in, 7 points. So they're having a little bit of a rough start to that title defense campaign. All right, and I'm here for it. All the dynasty talk that was going down, pump the brakes. I always told them, pump the brakes. Not as easy as they all believe, okay? And try and discredit Juve's 9-year reign during the decade of dominance. And yeah, look at their title defense. So what's his name? Already under Garcia, they're already under the hot seat there, feeling the pressure. Love it. Let them all go through it. Inter's going to be the team that'll be up there at the top in the mix, but we'll see. Never seen a stronger dynasty. Yeah. The Napoli fans. God bless the Napoli fans whenever we need laughs. It's just amazing. Absolutely classic there. Get the lineup back up here for everybody as we're getting closer to that kickoff, all right? Highlights still rolling through on the feed, but I got to check with it every now and then because sometimes it'll kick to it. We're just about 10 minutes away from kickoff here. Now, some of the outside underlying news. Good news in the salary maneuver case and what Juve's looking at and facing. Agnelli, essentially, as he appealed everything and battled everything. Look, salary maneuver case too closely tied to COVID, so it looks like we're going to make out okay. Agnelli, I often wondered when you hear the rumors about Juventus selling and whatnot, if it was in fact going to be Andrea Agnelli just purchasing outright or whatnot. You just never know. But I think a partner is going to come in at some point with Juventus. But it's nice that all these loose ends around, it's been relatively quiet. It's good. Even the Pogba scenario, as we just wait for a B test October 5th, that'll end wherever it ends. The Ronaldo thing in courts, not a lot of weight behind it. That's kind of being brushed aside too, which is great. Get rid of all these lingering things and let's get down to the business because the team has kicked off the season doing very, very well. We need to keep it rolling. We need to keep it rolling today, all right? So we'll see. Alex, get back with Napoli. They thought it's the second coming of Christ or something. I can't understand. I just can't fathom a team, a club, winning their first trophy in God knows how long, and all of a sudden, instantly, dynasty talks. It's like, what? The planet that they live on is just not one where they can get enough oxygen to the brain, okay? Just can't do it. Forza Juve, fino alla fine, sempre Juventus, absolutely. Let's go. Everybody drop a like on the video while you're in here. We are getting closer and closer to kickoff. Your starting lineup is there. Your predictions. Everybody, get your predictions in right now. You guys heard my prediction. It's 2-0 Juve. Vlahovic bagging a goal. Miretti getting himself his first with the senior sides. Let's go. Let's go. The feed is getting ready to switch, so we are getting closer and closer, all right? And some other news, again, we talked about Agnelli, the Ultras. Ultras set to potentially return as Juventus and the Ultras work to mend the relationship. Huge, huge positive here. The feed has taken me in to the Mapai Stadium. Getting ready. Sprinklers going. Going through the lineups. Music's playing. We're looking at Sassuolo with Dionisi set to go out in a 4-2-3-1. So just a change in how they're going to utilize Barami essentially to make it a 4-2-3-1 as opposed to 4-3-3 straight up. But here we go. Mark coming in here. It's crucial that in this game we do not collect more yellow cards. For now, it is not a problem. But in the near future, it would be. There you go. There you go. I think so. The Lazio game got way out of hand. That was absurd to watch. Crazy. Alex, 3-0 Juve. I feel the team's going to have some fun. Let's go. All for it. Nicky T dropping the 3-1 Vlahovic brace and Chiesa getting the third. Love it. Love it. Let's go. Keep those predictions coming in, everybody. Looking at 3-5-2 here. McKennie again getting the nod there. McKennie, and a lot of reports this week suggesting that Max never wanted to see McKennie go when we ended up sending him over to Leeds. Well, it's not that hard to believe when you think about last season and how much time McKennie was getting. And to be honest, Fagioli didn't get the go in that middle of the park until McKennie got injured. And even when he returned, he went back to McKennie. He's always wanted to utilize McKennie. So it's not that hard to believe that, yeah, maybe he did not necessarily want him to go. But it's kind of strange that they would go against Max if he's wanting to keep somebody around, but you just never know. Never know with these things. But the latest rumblings, hey, McKennie could be Max's guy. We're looking at Miretti here, going through his warm-ups, striking a few from the top of the 18. Come on, buddy. Hope you got the shooting boots on today. I called you to bag your first. Let's go. Alexander coming in here, 3-0 Juve with a Chiesa brace. 2 assists and Luca goal. Holy. So with brace, I think you're missing somebody on the brace because I think you're trying to say Chiesa with 2 assists and a Locatelli goal. There you go. Oh, come on, Alex. Come on. Have faith. He's going to give you a goal today. He's going to give you a goal today, all right, brother? He's going to give you a goal. There we go. Dusan brace. Okay, so we can go back to Alexander. So it's going to be 3-0. Vlahovic brace, Chiesa 2 assists, and a Locatelli goal. There you go. Love it. Absolutely love it. Everybody's feeling pretty positive on this game, and we should. Like I said, if you look at Sassuolo's start, not the way they want to kick things off. And for Juve, good positive run. The Bologna first half is one so far we are going to regret, but outside of that, it's been a strong positive start for Juventus. Feels like forever since we played. Obviously, European play kicked off and Juve not involved, which just feels so strange, so wrong, but we're going to make it right. "4-0 Juve, let's go. Kung Fu Cast. I may be using my girlfriend's YouTube account. Don't judge. Hey, I'm just happy to see you in here, all right? And Evader sub. There you go. Legend. Love it. Thank you. Looking at the crowd here. Looking at all the lovely Juventini making the trip. Getting ready for this one. I'm ready. Delict, oh man, I'm still seeing Delict talk out there from Juventini. It's not happening. And you know what? We had some choice words to say about Delict today on the show. I think he ended up bagging a goal in Bayern's game today. That's usually how it works. Everybody, let's go take a second. Please get the likes up. Let's go. We're going to start seeing the players come out of the tunnel pretty quick here. Sprinklers are still going on the pitch. That's always it's always kind of blown me away how they get it so soaked right before the action's about to commence. It's just weird. Locatelli. Locatelli is my pick for man of the match today. All right? I am calling Vlahovic and Miretti for your goal scorers. I don't know how I forgot his name. It's even on the screen. Okay. Anyways, Vlahovic, Miretti for goal scorers, but I think Locatelli is going to give us a man of match performance and up against his former side. Yes, Locatelli, my pick for man of the match. Matthew coming in here saying, Dushan, man of the match. All right. All right. Alexander thinking, yes, Loca will cook today against his former side. And yeah, I'm with you. It's a closed book there, Alex. Closed book, brother. Mark asking, Sassuolo playing 4-2-3-1. What do you think about this formation? I think for them, it doesn't deviate a whole bunch differently from 4-3-3 outside the fact that they might be preparing for going up against that 3-5-2 and having that extra body supporting the striker in order to, when they get narrow up at the top, try and work the quick 1-2s to get behind Juve's defense. I still ultimately think that's what Juve is going to want to do against this side. Force them inside through the middle where you have all your numbers and control play and dominate. Take it away and then control things. So I like the fact that they're going to play in this manner. If they're playing 4-2-3-1 and they're going to have that attacker a little bit further advanced, also gives us opportunity to turn it around on them. So I look for Chiesa to really take advantage of that. So, and even Miretti, to be honest. So we will see. We will see if it plays out that way. Matthew, 2-1 win. Tight one. As long as we win, I don't care. I'm happy either way, okay? As long as we win. It's all about getting the W, getting the 3 points. We see Sassuolo standing here in the tunnel. Juve, nowhere to be found here. What's going on? Let's get the players out here. I've had to wait a week for you guys to play. Let's go. Don't keep us waiting. Come on. Now we get them coming out. Led by Szczesny, followed by Locatelli. Danilo's got McKennie in his arm, having some last words before they head out there. Bremer, looking like the unit he is. Szczesny with high fives for all the kids. Beautiful stuff. Let's go. There's Danilo, our capitano. I don't understand the flack the man gets. And if you would have said to me Danilo would have turned into this key cog based on his first season at Juventus, I would have said you're absolutely crazy. To think that if you would have said, hey, he's going to end up with the captain's armband and you're going to like it, I would have said you're out of your mind. Here we are. Love our capitano. Happy he is our capitano. Sweet child of mine. Going across the speakers. As the clubs walk out, Vlahovic picks his youngster up, walking him out to the pitch. We'll get the Serie A anthem, and then we're going to get to business and Edgar. Oh, man. Do I hope you're right with that one. Nice little 4-1 comfortable. I'll take comfortable. I think it's going to be 2-0. Though. Give us some goals. Give us a victory. Let's have some fun today. And then carry on with the weekend. Lineup coming down as now we're getting ready for the action. Serie A anthem going through. The youngsters waving to the camera. McKennie. Vlahovic. Going through their inner thoughts here. Dionisi, Allegri. Embracing. We got the handshakes. We're going to get the coin toss. And then we're going to get to business, everybody. Come on. TSN. I've never seen TSN play Serie A. Unless TSN is another network abroad. Because over here in Canada we have TSN. It don't play Serie A. Let's go, you guys. Get this toss over with. There we go. Final handshakes. Danilo, we're ready to rock. All right. Mark says Sassuolo will give us a hard time today. We need to be excellent. Like we talk about Sassuolo's, rough start and whatnot, they are going to want to turn that around. So, yeah, they're going to come at us. We got to be ready. We got to be sharp. And not what I expected, but, man, Sassuolo wearing the highlighter kits. And Juve rocking the regular black and white stripes. Is it weird that I feel weird not wearing the same kit? And we've got off to a good start, and I always wear the exact same kit that they're playing in. Feel weird about it. But Gigi Buffon always said superstitions are for the weak. So we're going to forget about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. Not going to think that way. All right, come on. Mark, think of the same thing. Strange Sassuolo not wearing that first team gear. Yeah, it's weird. These highlighter kits, too, they look like refs. Usually the Serie A refs wear that highlighter color. You're definitely not going to mistake anybody. Those things are outrageous. I have to actually dim down... I gotta dim down this monitor that I'm watching the game on. Those are crazy. Hold on. Oh, brightness down a bit. Wow. Same feel here. Those are outrageous. We are almost set for kickoff, everybody. Get ready to rock. Come on. And there we go. Ooh, Danilo shanks the first one. There's a cutoff by Locatelli. Miretti doing battle in there. Lorente. Sassuolo comes out with it. With the ball at the back, and now everything kind of settles down. Sassuolo trying to work up that right flank of theirs. Berardi sees one out. For Kostic. Going to be a throw-in. They quickly take it. And it's at the back with Erlich. Doyen trying to go over the top. Easily into Szczesny's hands. And now Szczesny's going to roll it out for Federico Gatti. The man who is set any day now to receive a contract extension. And if I'm a bit behind on your feed, just sync up, everybody. Just sync up. Some I could be ahead, some I could be behind. Just sync up. Let's go. I'm at a minute 8. Here's a long ball forward. Looking Federico Chiesa's way. Does settle it just enough. Lining up. Trying to make a cut here. Turns back. Looking for his options. Drops back for Kostic. Drops it for Danilo. Back to Kostic. Earns a foul right on that sideline there. Had Locatelli there and just takes the short option to Danilo there. Find the guys that are going to distribute it. Weird options and thought processes there. God, these kits are terrible. that Sassuolo's rocking today. Let's go. First set piece. Kostic and Chiesa standing over this. Is it going to be an in-swinger from Chiesa? That's what I would expect. But maybe Kostic takes it. No, runs over it. Little touch. Chiesa, in-swinger. Oh, headed over the goal by Adrian Rabiot. That would have been a start. He's up for it, but yeah, doesn't direct it towards goal. It's going right off the top of the dome and out. Oh, McKennie cuts one out. Steep cross in. Oh, doesn't beat the first defender. Sassuolo trying to work it out. Still the pressure on there from McKennie. Earns the throw-in. Well done. Stripping Henrique of it there. Good solid work from McKennie right out of the gate here. Let's go. Just absolutely crush Sassuolo. Get him right out of the works early. Take the crowd out of it. Deflate them. They've had a rough start to the season. Getting the first one would be great. Long throw. Oh, it sits there. But Danilo gets it all wrong. Long throw flicked on. Danilo had a good chance there. Oh. All right. Sassuolo getting pinned back by Juve. Trying to work it out here. They got a throw in there. Dolian set to take it here. Quick throw in. Danilo and Locatelli trying to work it around. They get it wrong. And this strip now in Rabiot's possession over to Kostic. Or sorry, Chiesa is passed back to Kostic. Gets cut out by Berardi. It's a throw in for Juventus. Come on. Sass looks like the stewards. Absolutely. Same color. Ridiculous. Tech. On it now. Looks like he's signaling to calm down and slow down to his team. Plays a first one into Miretti. Goes right back to Tech. Miretti is dropped all the way back. Bremer breaking the lines for Rabiot here. But he's quickly closed down by two Sassuolo players. Juve, quick to win it back. Played forward. That should be a foul on the back there of Vlahovic. No call coming. Vlahovic stayed in his case to the ref. Nothing doing. Henrique carrying it forward. Finding Pinamonte. He's stripped, but Sassuolo keep possession. Tolian. Ruan. Ravina. Viña. De Laurenti. Played inside. Enrique. Flipped over. Oh, lands for Laurenti, but bobbles it. And McKennie cuts this one out. Finding Case up top. Trying to take his man on. Earns a free... throw in. Long throw. Chiesa's behind the defense. Cuts inside. Left foot. Back post. Oh, too high for Vlahovic. Too high for Vlahovic. Got to see them. They're both off to a good start, but I believe it was Edgar who brought up the point on one of the daily update videos this week. Need to see them connecting more and linking up. There was an opportunity, but the cross off Chiesa's off foot, just a little too high for Duchan. If he hits him there on a free header, maybe that's that fifth goal in 5 games. Danilo winning that header. Rabiot settles it down, playing it over Kostic. Too far out. It's going to be a throw-in for Sassuolo. Ball going back to Cranio now. He's going to flip it out for Viña. Chiesa putting pressure. They got to go all the way back to Cranio. And now he can only go route 1. Locatelli. Gets up for it. Does. Head it over Danilo's way. Back for Bremer. Bremer flips it out to the right for McKennie. He's got Loriente watching him. Back for Miretti. Over to Gatti. Chiesa now on it, trying to flip it ahead for Vlahovic. Just saved there. Just cut out there. Here's Rabiot on it. Juve's back in possession, finding Locatelli. Tried to flip it through for McKennie, but it actually hits Chiesa and he traps it. Here's McKennie, cuts inside. On the feet, settle for Rabiot, has a hit. Oh, outswinger with the outside of the boot, just missing the back post there. Much, much better. Man, McKennie always making those cuts in. Nice little trap there from Locatelli and leaving it for Rabiot there. That was nicely done. That's a very, very subtle settling of the ball there by Locatelli. Good start in the opening 8 minutes for Juventus so far. Get back to it. Sassuolo still trying to find some type of rhythm or understanding as how they're going to come at Juventus. But here they are way out on the left, but Loriente can't settle that ball down. McKennie, quick throw back to Gatti. He's going to just slide it over for Szczesny. And Szczesny's going to take his time, weigh out his options. They're, yes, Edgar, 1,000% moving the ball much, much better this year. And to be honest, the guys are just, their reading of the game is much, much better. Knowing when it's time to cut inside, take a guy on versus when it's time to just distribute the ball and move it. It's much more positive, though. Much more positive. And way better to watch than we were past 2 seasons. Sassuolo again trying to flip this one forward to Pinamonte. He's doing work, just trying to settle it and gain possession. Oh, bad back pass there from Miretti. Gets cut off. Sassuolo getting closed down immediately though by Miretti, Kostic, and Danilo also in there. Get a throw in though. They're working it out. It's Henrique now. He goes to the back. Ruan will move it over for Vigna. Rabiot sliding over. Here's a cross going back post. Cleared out by Danilo. It's going to be Sassuolo throwing. And there's the rain coming down. Pinamonte in the area, finding Henrique. Top of the 18, switches field, going all the way to the opposite side. Here's Berardi on it. Being watched by Kostic. Oh, trying to find their way out of there. Miretti missing Kostic. See it drop back. Oh. Just a switch field that like skins Vlahovic's face. Gatti working his way out of there. Rabiot and McKennie doing some exchanges. They're going to have to get out of there. Probably just going to have to pound it forward. There we go. Look at Miretti. Nice settle there. Finds Locatelli. Locatelli. Switch. Cut off. Now Berardi's going to try to come back at Juventus. Danilo watching him. Berardi trying to take him on. Nice step from Danilo. Slowing him down. Sassuolo still on it at the top of the area. There's a hit from Pinamonte. It's blocked by Bremer, who read it beautifully. And Szczesny has got nowhere to go but play it out for a throw-in as he's quickly pressed after that block shot as it was played back to him. Yeah, this rain, when they do that zoom in, it's raining quite heavily. Could throw a wrench into plans. Hopefully not. Vigna Throwing this thing forward. Bremer all over Pinamonti. Loriente with a snaking hit. Oh my god, what a blunder from Tech. Holy shit. I know that hit's got a ton of movement, but that's dreadful. Fuck me. Fuck me, Tech. Wow. That was a hell of a hit. Like, I'll give him that. And it had a ton of movement and snake, but Jesus Christ, that can't go in, Tech. Oh my god. That is just terrible. No, Tech. Tech. What a fuck up, man. Unbelievable. I guess I'll chalk this one up on the board. Man, that is a big blunder. Well, let's go. Back to work here. You got to score goals to win anyways. We just need to score more. So, let's go. Vignon and now Sassuolo, Enrique, they're going to have a little pep to their step. Talked about trying to get that first one early. But no such luck. Loriente kicks things off on one that Tech is 1,000,000% going to want back. It's a long ball forward, way too far for Loriente. McKennie just sees that one out. It's going to be goal kick. Gatti and Locatelli with an exchange. I'm still just... Can't believe it. Can't believe it, everybody. Sassuolo doing a little bit better, battling on 50-50s right now. So Juve's got to pick things up here, get back in possession. Here's Locatelli, switching field, heading over for McKennie. McKennie waits for some assistance coming in. To Miretti, back to Gatti. Miretti now scanning, sliding it over to Danilo on the left. So Sassuolo's taking the right guys out, and that's Locatelli. Miretti's finding a tough time trying to get on the ball here. He's on it now. Has a little bit of room, but the options are just not there, and the movement is very, very slow right now from Juventus. That's going to have to pick up. Danilo over to Kostic. Danilo to Bremer. Here we go. Trying to play a quick 1-2 and Chiesa loses it there. Loriente now running at Gatti, but Chiesa coming back in to help. Here's a cross back post. Headed to the top of the 18. Rabiot slip that gave them a half chance on a volley at the top there, but doesn't get it right. Come on, time to pick it up here. Let's go. Let's go, Juve. Excuse me. Ball's back in play now. Off the goal kick, Gatti carrying it forward. Slides it over to Bremer, who's probably just going to go right back to him again. Not a lot of movement right now. These guys on the ball don't really have much for options other than going back to their defense. And Bremer's getting closed down. He's only got Tech. Tech going to Gatti. He's going to have nothing here as Loriente closes him down. Got to get bodies moving. It's got to be way quicker. Here's Tech going route one. Look at McKennie's way. He does battle. He does very well. He's got space. Running up the right side. Cut in towards the area, man. Took it late. Chips it to the back post. Kostic on it now. Back for Moretti. Little 1-2 tried with Vlahovic. He turns and fires, and it's basically a muffin that he's thrown at the net, and it's wide. Better, though. Better and much more positive. I just can't believe that goal went in. Unreal. Unreal. Shitty one to concede. We got to get it back for Tech. Let's go, lads. Got to get it back for Tech. Come on. Danilo with the professional nudge from behind Umberardi and then seeing it out for a throw-in. Here's Bremer. Going back to Gatti. Because McKennie's occupying that flank, Loriente had to lay off. Now Locatelli's on it. He's scanning. He's taking a look. Misses McKennie trying to play that to him. Oh my God, you guys. Come on. Let's sharpen up, lads. Sharpen up. Getting sloppy. Rain will do that, but not just the rain. Come on. Tolian pumping this one forward. Bremer, again, has Pinamonte all over him, but he just sees it out. It's going to be a Sassuolo throw. Yeah, that rain's heavy too. Jesus. Sassuolo still on the ball. Going back to Cranio. Vlahovic applying pressure. Needs some help in this press. McKennie coming up. Here's Gatti. Puts it forward. McKennie just gets beat to it by Vigna there. It's going to be Juventus throwing. Kenny's on it. He's scanning. Now we're just waiting. 19 minutes in. It's 1-0 Sassuolo. Kostic from distance trying to have a rip. That's blocked, but Sassuolo still put under some pressure. There's Vigna trying to see it out. It's going to be another Juventus throw. Try and find Vlahovic. There you go. McKennie throwing it into Vlahovic. Touch back to McKennie. Inside for Moretti. To Rabiot. Back to Moretti. Our spacing is weird right now. There, Rabiot's finding some good space. Playing to McKennie. Here's Rabiot on his left foot. Cross back post. Chiesa not getting in on the aerials. Wants that to either go behind the defender or whatnot. Chiesa back post. McKennie. Let's go. Back on it 1-1. Look at that, baby. Let's go. Yes. Yes. 1-1. Weston McKennie. Nice work from Chiesa. He gets an assist on that one. Being your back post. And using the muscle. There you go. I'm not even sure he got the touch on it, did he? Might have gone off Vigna either way. I don't care. Chalk it up. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's off Vigna. I'll take it. I don't care who's touching it. As long as it goes in that Sassuolo goal. Let's go. 1-1. All even. We made up for the error from Tech there. We're even. Now it's time to get going. Great ball to the back post by Federico Chiesa. All right. Beautiful stuff there. Let's go. Oh, Gatti trying to switch field. Too short for, too behind Rabiot, and then way too short for Kostic. Oh, here's a quick 1-2. Caught sleeping defensively on that flank. Cross in. Gatti handles it. Still needed to be cleared. Locatelli clears it out. Henrique now. Oh, man. It's at the top of the area. Ooh, Juve stepping in. Still Sassuolo on it. Berardi wants that ball. They can't find him. And this is going to go off for a Juventus goal kick. Wow. Come on. This could be a wild one today, everybody, with the way the rain's coming down and just the way this game's playing out. This could be a wild one. Come on. Locatelli. Over to McKennie. Oh, yeah. Going down for Chiesa. Here's Chiesa on it. Oh, back. Oh, Vlahovic just couldn't settle that. Another good low cross in. Vlahovic wanted to take the touch and settle it and then react, but it doesn't hold up for him. Now Sassuolo coming back. Here's their goal scorer, Loriente. Trying to play a 1-2. What I tell you, they get narrow and then want to play those 1-2s to get behind defenses. Here's Miretti. He's trying to send Chiesa through. Oh, Vlahovic is on it though. Oh, Chiesa wanted the slip from Vlahovic. Vlahovic was thinking rip the entire time. That's all right. That's all right. Come on. This is going to be a wild one, you guys. It's going to be a wild one. You can feel it. You can feel it already 24 minutes in. Bremer. Over to Gatti. Goes back to Bremer. He's got Danilo. Soft touch to Danilo there. Trying to play it forward. It's too far for Miretti, but he still gives a little bit of pressure there. Now the pressure is backed off behind him. The ball's flipped over to Vigna on the left side. He's got some space to carry forward. Oh, Bremer eats that one up. Miretti on it. Does well. Settles it for Bremer. Vlahovic on it. McKennie's coming up in the play. Cross to the back post. Too far for Bremer. He's still going to get to it. Played in for Kostic. Kostic was thinking cross, but held up. Back to Bremer now. And Juve just maintains possession here. Rabiot and Danilo. Quick 1-2s. Over for Locatelli. Inside for Miretti. He's got space. To Gatti. He's got McKennie there. And Gatti starts to run forward. Inside for Chiesa. Does well. Uses his body. Find Locatelli. Back to Chiesa. Back heel to Gatti. Oh, and on his back through. Ends up clipping the defender. Oh my God. That was looking good. That was looking good for a second, everybody. Oh, man. I tell you, that would have been beauty. So a nice step at the back by Bremer. Winning that ball, reading that pass a mile away. Miretti did well to shield his man off, win that ball, and then the little touch inside to Bremer, which allows us to maintain possession and start that whole sequence. Cranio now. Calling everybody up. He's going to go route one. 26 minutes, 20 seconds. It's 1-1. Cranio now. Like I said, route one. Locatelli gets up for it. Heads it back. Henrique over to Vigna. Back for Ruan. Over to Elrich. Dolian now. Sassuolo continues to work around the perimeter inside Pinamonti. Quick touch for Berardi. He's absolutely mauled. It's going to be a free kick here for Sassuolo. He wasn't mauled that bad. He's hanging on to Bremer. There's just a slight size difference there between Bremer and Berardi too. All right. Waiting for the set piece to come in from Sassuolo. 1-1 game. Closing in on the 28th minute. Runs over. Here it is. Swung in. Headed out. Ooh. Off Miretti's chest. Stays in the area. Wasn't Loriente. I thought it was Loriente. It was Ran trying to still work with it. And Sassuolo trying to go right back into the area. Finding Loriente. But misses him. Finds Tech's hands. And he throws it out to McKennie. He goes back to Gatti. He's got Bremer next to him. Juve right now shifting into kind of like this four-man back set when on the ball. Vlahovic on it here. Slips it through. Rabiot. Oh, his shot's blocked. Here comes Locatelli. Left-footed hit. Oh! Oh, man. It didn't look like it was that far away from the TV angle. There it is. Oh, Luca almost comes in off-footed. That would have been nice. Ah. Sassuolo being pushed backwards. Juve trying to win this ball back. Oh, don't let him off the hook so easy by taking that foul. Come on, boys. Let's go. 29 minutes, 1-1. Let's get the next one, boys. Come on. Let's get the next one. Grano on it again. Juve taking away all the short options. He's either got to go over the top to Vini on the left flank or go route 1. He chooses route 1. Berardi, not happy, but yeah, he's gonna get the business, and Danilo's been giving it to him. Let's go. Sassuolo trying to work their way forward here. Oh, nicely cut out. Oh, Vlahovic though. A misread there. Laying off, here's Loriente. Gatti cuts it off. Again, the ball's just bouncing around there in the middle. Here's Vlahovic right on the right byline. He's cutting inside. Playing inside to Miretti. I don't think that was a foul, but he gets the call. I think Miretti was struggling to try and make up his mind as where he wanted to go there, as he had two defenders in there. Stamped down a little bit on the toe there. So, yeah. Nice boots, by the way. Miretti's rocking. I like those bad boys. Let's go. Somebody get to this. Make it 2-1. Chiesa crossing this one. Back post. Oh, cross. Oh, just out of the reach of Danilo as he tries to direct it on goal. Set pieces are one of our strengths. I literally feel like we could find one at any point. There's Gatti winning that one aerially, putting it to the back post. Like, when it comes to set pieces, Bremer, Gatti, Danilo, Rabiot, Vlahovic, like, we can create some serious, serious havoc. Gatti finding McKennie's quickly closed down. Trying to play it forward. Oh, Vlahovic with a nice turn. Should be a yellow there on that one. I think it's fair. He's clear. He's clear of him. It's a hell of a stamp there. Like, I think that's a yellow. Hey, what do I know? Here's Bremer. To Danilo. Closed down. He's got to go to Tech. Rabiot applying a little bit of pressure, but Sassuolo will safely play it back for Cragno, and now he's going to flip it up top over to the left side for Vigna, but McKennie closes him down. Locatelli is going to eat up the through ball and go back to Tech. Tech finding Bremer now. Closing in on 33 minutes played here. 1-1. Bremer over to Gatti. Inside Miretti, you've got space. Or sorry, it's Chiesa. Oh, it's a strange ball there from Chiesa, but still works out. We're still on it. Here's Rabiot. Over to Chiesa. Oh, he beats one. Dishes it off. Kostic tried to play the quick 1-2. It didn't pan out. Sassuolo still pinned back. Can only flip it up, and Danilo quickly cuts it out. He's stepping forward. Oh, just misses. Misses that last pass heading for Chiesa. Loriente running back at Juve's backline. Here's Berardi. Oh, in the end, a slow roller to Szczesny, and we'll take that. And I am going to agree with you right now. Weston's the best player on the pitch for Juventus right now. Chiesa is the most dangerous. Weston's been the best. Here's Gatti. Back to Bremer. Over for Rabiot. To Kostic, back to Danilo. Over to Tech. Here's Gatti. Inside Chiesa. Trying to get away from Rohan there. Nothing doing, but he does earn the foul. Here we go. McKennie's on it. On the right. Oh, try and take his man on. Doesn't work out, but still falls for Miretti, who finds Rabiot. Just doesn't get to that. Juve doing battle. Still trying to win the ball back. Ooh, there's a yellow for Rabiot. On Enrique. Ooh. Yeah. Bouncing around too much in there. Someone starts to break away. You don't want to get caught. Lunges in, gets that yellow. Rabiot on a yellow. All right, Sassuolo. Back on her here. Over to the right side. Rohan. Vigna. Miretti's going to come over. Here's a cross going back post. Nobody there for Sassuolo. Headed just to the top of the area. Locatelli now heads it forward. And then Chiesa adds another one. Well too far ahead for Vlahovic to offer any type of support on the play there. Or maintain possession for Juventus. Sassuolo now. Big switch field. Finding Vigna on the left side. Again, Miretti comes over to close down. Up to Loriente. He's being watched by McKennie. Here's a flip ball into the area. Settled. Oh, there's a hit. It's blocked. It's going to be a Sassuolo corner. Short corner. Loriente. Oh, it takes on Miretti. That's a good cross. Back post. Headed. Big stop from Tech. There you go. That's much, much better. Big stop from Tech. Needed that one. Let's go, you guys. Got to get possession back here. Big stop there. Rabiot settles this one down. Kostic on it now. Rabiot with the overlap. Kostic eats it, cuts inside a bit, drops it for Chiesa. Chiesa scanning, plays it to Vlahovic. Oh, he had Kostic through, plays it to him, but Kostic wasn't expecting it. Rabiot now, feints on a cross. Juve in possession, deep in Sassuolo's territory. Played through, here's Kostic. Now the cross comes in. Vlahovic, oh, dropping backwards, falling to the ground, tries to head it and doesn't miss goal by much. Oh, look at his body positioning, trying to direct that. And to be honest, not a bad attempt. Not a bad attempt from Vlahovic. I tell you, with that body positioning, I'm actually impressed. It's impressive. Sassuolo with the ball at Cranio. There he goes. Route 1. This is going to be throwing now for Juventus. They simply see it out. Thrown into play. Bremer's on it. It's going to go all the way to his right for Gatti. McKennie hugging the sideline there. Gatti goes back to Bremer. To Danilo. Up ahead. Kostic trying to play a little 1-2 there with Miretti. Bremer. They need some options. Over to Gatti. He's going to be closed down by Loriente. He goes back to Tech. McKennie is an option on that sideline. Starts to move forward. Tech launches it. Come on, let's go. McKennie. Back for Gatti. Loriente quick to put pressure on him, excuse me. Bremer now on it. Over for Tech. He's at the top of the 18. Feints and goes to Gatti. Gatti now. Ooh, tried to go on the ground to Rabiot. Henrique beats Miretti. Stepping forward, left-footed hit, and that's in the back of the net. Fuck me. Fuck me. 2-1 Sassuolo. Berardi. You just fucking knew it, too. You just knew. You just knew this guy was going to fucking score today. How do you lose your head like that in the middle of the pitch? Just because that ball, and that's a terrible decision from Gatti. But then Miretti comes in, like, I don't even know how, on the challenge. Gets absolutely skinned. And you got to be tighter on Berardi too. Like, it's a shit show all around there. And when you look like a shit show like that, you deserve to fucking concede. That's a shit show from Juve there on that one. 2-1. Holy Christ. Just a piss poor decision. Starts it off from Gatti, and then the rest that followed was absolutely abysmal. Couldn't bail him out for that decision. 41 minutes, 36 seconds. It's 2-1 Sassuolo. And man, we got to get going here. Like, I'm still feeling okay because of the amount of opportunities Sassuolo concedes to their opponents, and I think we're still going to get our fair share of chances. But we might have to change things up a bit in terms of getting some support from maybe Cambiaso, someone a little bit different. Here we're looking at that huge save from Tech. That's a big, big save. Oh my God, that challenge from Miretti was just... You've got to realize you cannot do that. You just have to slow them up, and you're in the prime position to just slow them up there. While I understand, awful, awful play from Gatti, the follow-up was disgusting. Anyways, we got to bail ourselves out yet again. And I think I'm down for these for sure. Fagioli and Cambiaso, I'd be all for these changes. Sometimes, Alex. It's the way it goes. Free kick, Juve's on the ball. We're looking at Fagioli, Weah warming up. Here's Locatelli going route one, looking Vlahovic's way. If he's onside, he's settled this thing down just outside the area. Here's McKennie, quick pass inside. Gatti finds himself in the air. That's a handball! Oh, the flag goes up for offside on Vlahovic. He was not going to call that handball. That was going to be this should have been a handball, but it's offside anyways. Arms sticking out. I mean, he's driving that ball and it's probably going straight through clear, but that is handball. And the ref was not going to call it. So they're looking probably at offside first and foremost, and then looking at that play. So they've got to check the offside clear first. And I believe it is offside. Bye, have fun. Okay, have fun, sweetheart. Bye. So Cranio's going to have this long ball. We're getting close to halftime. So the offside was Vlahovic, the first long ball to Vlahovic. That was offside. So they're calling Vlahovic on the offside on the ball in from Locatelli. McKennie inside to Gatti there. That would have been clear penalty and ball, but Vlahovic offside. I'm going to shut down the ticker here. We're 45 minutes. We've got 3 minutes of stoppage time. I would absolutely love... There's two hands straight to the back there from Ruan on Vlahovic. Not going to get called. Ref not in a position to even see that. But, man, I would love for us to find one here. At least go level at the half. Here's Miretti on the ball. Trying to come back at them. We got Chiesa. He's closed down immediately. He's got nowhere to go. He's trying to claim that the touch was off the Sassuolo defender. Not going to get it. It's going to be a goal kick. Come on. They want to get through this half. Come out of it. 2-1 up. Headed down. Locatelli trying to flip this one forward. Vlahovic's way. Ruan chests it down and then clears. Let's go Vlahovic. Ooh, Locatelli trying a little outside of the boot touch there. We still managed to come out with the ball. Rabiot's on it. They're quickly pressing us on these flanks. There's no room there. Juve would do much better getting back to the switch fields. And to be honest, getting McKennie on there and taking his man on, that's obviously the matchup we need to fuel, and that's McKennie on Vigna out there on the right. Take advantage of the matchups you're winning. Don't keep going back to the ones that are struggling. Bremer over to the outside for Kostic. Inside for Chiesa. His touch lets him down. Sassuolo trying to flip back at Juventus. Bremer in there. Trying to do battle. Trying to find it for Chiesa. He can't. Bremer's way up top here. He's going to have an opportunity now to get back into position. We got about another 30 seconds before halftime. Man, he is just barely offside. Just barely. Wow, look at that replay. Holy shit, that's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow on those replays. So we're at halftime, everybody. Holy. We are at halftime, 2-1 Sassuolo, and I could tell you right now that nobody on the preview show predicted Sassuolo bagging 2 on Juventus. Nobody predicted Juve being down at the half. So, let's get into it. What do we need to do? What do we like? What don't we like? I'll tell you right now, right away, the goals that we conceded, we should not be conceding those goals. Okay? First one, Szczesny's just, that's a complete blunder, okay? So you could scratch that one off. They got a gift, okay? Juve is yet to receive a gift in this one, but Sassuolo got a gift on their first goal. The second one, my God, again, what did I say at the beginning of that half and kind of leading through? The movement picked up as the half went on, but for the most part, our movement is not where it needs to be off the ball. And then you get into scenarios where we're caught standing, and eventually, if the press comes strong enough, eventually even tech doesn't become an option, and you get a situation where Gatti, man, he picks the wrong decision, and sometimes that will happen. We cough it up. And then the follow-up was sloppy from everyone involved. Not being tight on Berardi, but Miretti coming in there. You just can't overcommit in that instance. And that is just, that's growing pains from Gatti. That's growing pains from Miretti. But that's a goal we should not be conceding. So in my eyes, Juve had a very, very piss poor half because you just can't be conceding goals like that, period. As far as offensively goes for us, we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more up top and a little more willingness. And I think the right side is the side to go to. And credit to Weston McKennie. He's by far my best Juventus player out of that half for me is Weston McKennie. I think Chiesa looks dangerous, but we got to figure it out. The weather, it's not helping, but there's two teams playing, and ultimately for me, that's not going to be. It's not going to be an excuse. We got to figure it out. There's matchups that can be won out there. We got to start taking advantage of it. Later on in that half, you started to see defenders getting more involved, and that again is going to create confusion. It's going to create defensive problems for Sassuolo. Keep asking them those questions. Risk it. Get after it. We need 2 goals. We don't want to draw this game. We got to win it. So let's get after it. We're going to go through the stats, everybody. So, possession, 59% possession for Juventus. 9 total attempts for Juve. 0 on target. So even the goal that we scored, obviously great cross, back post for Chiesa. McKennie putting Vigna under. He ends up with the last touch and it goes in. So 9 attempts, none of them on target. 8 attempts for Sassuolo, 4 on target. If we're going to talk about big chances, Juve's created 1 and we missed it. In terms of shots inside the area, out of our 9, 5 of them are inside the area. We have got to hit target and make Cragno work. Vlahovic had a great header attempt, which really shouldn't have been that great based on his body position. He did okay. Locatelli probably with an opportunity off foot, left foot that came close. We got to keep putting them under and pressure. The fact that the possession is at 59% means that most likely what we are doing, which was what I expected Juve to do, is in theory working. And that's forcing them from the outsides to go through the middle where we have our numbers and take the ball away. Juve's doing good in that sense. We just got to sharpen up. We got to sharpen up. Excuse me. I've been battling this cold like 3 days now. It sucks. You got kids in daycare is what happens, so excuse me. Ratings out of this first half. We're going to go through player ratings. I want to know how you guys think. This is from SofaScore. Keep in mind. Szczesny's at 5.8. Everybody starts at 6. Yeah, he would be at 5.5 for me. But he did make a big save later on, and I can't blame him on the Berardi goal, but that first one is a howler, and that changes things from the outset, so he's got to take a hit at 5.5 for me. Everybody starts at 6. Gatti is at 6.1. Gatti, I will keep at a 6, okay? I'll keep him level at a 6 because the majority of his play is good and quality. He did well. Errant pass there from Gatti, but again, we should have been able to bail him out of that situation. Bremer is at 6.6. I put Bremer at, 6 to 6.5. I'm fine with that. Danilo's at 6.7. I'd put Danilo at like a 6, 6.5. Him and Bremer, 6 is all around. Probably at the back is fine. Weston McKennie's at 6.7. I'd have Weston at 6.5, pushing 7. I think he was by far our best in that half. Miretti's at 6.5. I definitely have Miretti at a flat base 6. They all start at 6. Locatelli's at 6.6. I have Luca again at a flat 6. Rabiot's at 6.8. Flat 6. Our midfields, we need more from, honestly, all of them. All of them. I need more out of the midfields. Flat 6s for me right across the board. And if I make a change in the second half to start, I probably would look at bringing Fagioli because the good things that those of us that were protecting Miretti for and defending him for, I'm not seeing it in this game so far. So I'd probably look at Fagioli. Kostic is at a 7 rating. I don't have him at a 7, but I don't have him at a flat 6. I think 6.5. He did okay, but not enough. Chiesa's at 6.9. Yeah, I've got Chiesa at 6.5, pushing 7. He was by far most dangerous. Vlahovic, they have at 6.5. I have him at 6. I need way more from Dusan Vlahovic, okay? But overall, a lot of the guys' ratings are going to be flat, and that is a good sign of what's going to come when you're in a game where you're 2-1 down, okay? We have got to pick things up. Everybody, while you're in here, please drop a like on the video. We're going to get to your comments and see where we're at here. Weston, 7.5. I think that rating is probably a little too high. Yeah, I'm with Mark there. Weston was good, but not 7.5. I don't see any of our players that half getting a 7.5. Our best players were pushing for a 7, but it's got to be way better. Our midfield is what was going to be one of the big keys in this game. Like I said, the way Sassuolo plays, you want to take them away from that width, take those wide players out of it, force them inside where you have all your numbers. You play a 3 center back system, you've got 3 midfielders. Take control of the ball. We are taking control of the ball, 60%, but our mids are not involved enough and not supporting the guys enough. Chiesa's finding opportunities, finding space to get up there. The support isn't there. I would bring Cambiaso into this game in the second half, and the reason is because if Chiesa is one of our most dangerous players, Cambiaso and Chiesa link up very well. There is something there between the two players, and I would bring them in. McKennie on the right, keep that rolling and start going to it more in the game if you have to. But I would take a stab with Cambiaso coming in there to help Vlahovic or Chiesa on the left, which in turn should hopefully help Vlahovic. What do you guys think? Would you make those changes? Let's go. Jeremiah saying yes, Kostic was too flat. Our midfield was absolutely piss poor. Fagioli incoming. All right, Madikari. We need pace and flair. Sitting back is clearly not working. I don't even feel like we were sitting back that half. That's the thing. If I'm watching this, like, and if you look at the numbers, we're not sitting back. we're moving at them and whatnot, but there's just something missing. It's a support thing with Chiesa and Vlahovic that's just not there. And like I said, the good things that come from Miretti, they're just not there today. He's not finding the right pockets. He's not finding the right space, and he's making the wrong reads in possession. So in certain areas, he's losing it when we really need that possession today. He's not the only one, but we got to pick it up. At the end of the day, I think McKennie would have touched that goal in, but we need a lot more. And we got to start putting this team under and get our opportunities. Alex P is going to come in here with his Miretti. I'm going to repeat myself. Miretti isn't paying off. Not ever taken into account as a mistake for Sassuolo. Not even taken into account a mistake for the second. This game has not been, one to write home about for Miretti, in my opinion. But the ones prior, I don't think they were nothing like this one. We're looking at some of the opportunities, the plays that Juve is getting, and really, those are the chances. That one from Locatelli on his off foot, the goal, in case across it back post. We have Chiesa just missing Vlahovic on a header back post on fast break. Like, there is going to be chances there, everybody, in the second half. Sassuolo allows a lot of opportunities to their opponents. We're going to find another one. Are we going to find another two? I don't know. I'm looking at these goals we conceded, and Jesus, that is just infuriating. Infuriating to be chasing a game when you look at the goals, and that's the two goals that you ended up allowing. Let's see. Animesh is calling for Illing and Fagioli in for the second half as soon as possible. All right, my show was Cambiasso and Fagioli. I would accept Illing Jr., but I really want Cambiasso in there. With how he and Chiesa work, I think it'll be a difference maker. We got to think about this Sassuolo backline. Guys, we got to take advantage of this backline. Frosinone put up 4 on this team. 4 unanswered. Surely Juve can get 2 unanswered. Let's go. Come on. Matt, wants Cambiasso in. Let's go. Kostic and Chiesa just does not work. It looked decent last game. It did. And Kostic was, again, coming off of that sideline, but today, Kostic just ended up not doing much in that first half. He did good when he was on it and when he was involved and whatnot, but not involved enough. I think we are going to see some changes to kick off the second half, and I would do so. I wish one of the changes would be these fucking highlighter kits Sassuolo's wearing, because they look absolutely awful. I had to dim my screen down, but we'll see. So Jeremiah says Weah would make a difference too, but right now, where do you slide Weah in? If he's playing on the right side, I think McKennie's doing great. I called McKennie my best player for Juventus in that first half. I don't take McKennie out of this one the way he's playing, to be honest. Weah and Cambiasso in, move Weston to the midfield. That's an interesting shout. But is McKennie going to be as effective out of the midfield role as he is on that outside? That's where my doubts would probably set in, but that's an interesting shout. The other thing is too, if I'm willing to bank on that, is because Weah hasn't had the impact he has in the preseason. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to do that. You're still kind of banking on something that hasn't quite been there, but we're looking at Illing Jr. warming up. We're looking at Fagioli warming up. What's Max going to do? Is he going to pull some strings? The pennies are still on, so I don't think so, but we'll see. And Jeremiah adding, we need Luca to be more commanding in midfield. I said it a couple minutes ago, our midfield in general. All 3 of them did nothing. The penny is coming off for Fagioli, everybody. The penny is off. He's talking to Landucci. Let's go. And we need a positive showing from Fagioli. We need him to go. This is the only battle in our midfield. Miretti and Fagioli. I feel long-term, Fagioli is going to be the guy. We need the turnaround. We need the spark. We need the influence. And this is a big one for Fagioli in a game where your midfield has looked piss poor, being quite honest. Let's go. I want to see him take this game into his hands and control a bit and be very, very active, be involved, and, dare I say, get a goal contribution. Looks like my call on Miretti is going to be wrong. No goal for the first team. Fagioli set to come on, but you know what? I don't give a shit as long as we win, everybody, okay? The team's getting set to come out for the second half. Get the win. Let's go. Illing Jr. coming to the sideline. The penny is off for Illing Jr., everybody. Let's go. Reaction. I like it. Reaction. Get after this. Allegri comes out. High five to Fagioli. Let's go. Get in there. Some directions. Illing Jr. set to come on. Allegri having some words with him. Let's go. Let's go. Here's a kid that we're looking to extend to 2027. Get him some minutes. Let's go. Come on. I like these changes. Positive. They're positive changes. Getting after things. Come on. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Let's turn it around in the second half, baby. Getting ready. Let's go. Fagioli stepping onto the pitch. He's replacing Miretti. Illing Jr. replaces Kostic. And let it rain. Let it continue to rain, but let it rain goals for Juve, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Second half, turn it around. Come on. Come on. There we go. Positive changes, everybody. Positive changes. Come on. Get after it. Viti's going to come in for Ruan as well at the back for Sassuolo. That is an interesting change. Making a center back change at halftime. Woo! Playing with fire, Dionisi. Let's make him pay. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Kickoffs for second half. Set to go. I'm going to let the ticker catch up. There we go. We got the whistle. Kickoff second half. I'm going to let the ticker catch up. Let it run a little too long there. First half. All right. We're in sync now. Let's rock. Second half. Fino alla fine, everybody. Let's see what we can do. Gatti back to Tech. Tech. Launching this one out. Illing Jr.'s way. Headed in centrally. Locatelli comes in. Finds Chiesa. He turns. He's got some space there. Illing wants it ahead of him. Chiesa continues to run. Gives it to Illing. Illing. Back for Locatelli. Cuts inside to his left. Plays it over for Illing. Illing's going to take his man on. Cuts right foot. Back post. Oh, too far for McKennie. I like it though. I like that energy. Get ready to take your man on. Create some havoc. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Don't be scared to drive that area. Man, he had Chiesa wanting the ball at his feet. I can't believe he didn't play that. Juve wins the ball back immediately. Here's Locatelli. After getting it from Rabiot, here's Chiesa on it. Doing everything he can to just keep possession. Too much, too much. Trying to draw the foul. Move the ball, Fede. Come on. Fuck, man. You don't have to beat absolutely every guy. Move the ball. Come on. Cranio's on it right now. Light pressure from Juve. Rabiot's just really man marking in front of them. Come on, you guys. We need him to move the ball. Somebody go. Flicked on by Pinamonte beyond Bremer, but Berardi was well back. Gatti now on it. He's just going to go back to Tech. We're going to restart. Gatti. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Gatti to Vlahovic. Back to Gatti. Over to McKennie. Oh, tried a quick little one-touch forward to try and find Fagioli. 2-1 down. We need a big, big second half, everybody. Come on. Chested down there. Loriente on it, on the sideline. Oh, man, now he's coming at us here. Try to play it through. It's cut out. Played forward. Chiesa on it again. Too much, man. Too much. Get your touch. Get the ball out. Find somebody. Come on. Sassuolo on it now. Finding Berardi. Oh, little through ball. Tolian crosses it to the back post. Gatti just ends up having it out. They're going to shield. Oh, that's a handball. That was a handball, but we'll take the goal kick off Loriente's touch. Come on. Goal kick, take it quick. Bremer to Tech. Gatti back to Bremer. He's got Danilo. And Danilo goes route one, but short, wide, missing. And here we go. Little bobble at the back there. Bremer's out there on Berardi. Bremer closed down that space. He's it out. It's going to be a throw in. We got to get the movement up. You got to have better ideas than just route one. And if you are going to go route one, give your goddamn target an option to actually play on the ball. Come on. Let's go. Ooh. They're just putting us under. Get that ball. Get it the fuck out of there. Come on. Vlahovic applying pressure. We need everybody else following suit. Here's Fagioli applying a little bit of pressure. Long ball forward. Bremer. He's going to body Pinamonte out, and it's going to go all the way back to Tech. Let's go, you guys. Pick up the movement. Let's go. It's our clock. We're down 2-1. Come on. Get your legs going. Move that ball around. Stop trying to beat everybody. Here's Locatelli. Oh, he's going route one Fagioli's way. Almost, but again, you guys. It's going to be a long, long second half if that's all we're going to attempt. That one didn't miss by much, though, to be honest. Oh my God, so slow from us, everybody. Way too slow. And no movement. No movement. McKennie does well there. There we go. Switch that field. Get it out of here. Here's Chiesa. Move that ball, man. Give it to Illing. He's there. Oh, what a cut. Gets a foul there. This is a great spot, but man, Chiesa does so much, but I feel like just got to move the ball sometimes, man. If we end up scoring on this, then fuck, I'll take it back. Right decision, Fede, okay? Right decision. But he's taking on 3 guys every time. And Illing's sitting there. So, who's going to take this? Fede? Dushan? So Chiesa's there, Dushan's there. Get this in the back of the net. Let's go. Come on. Get the equalizer here and then be set up to go home with a win. Come on. You got a right footer over it. You got a left footer over it. You got Danilo lingering. Come on. Let's go, baby. I think Fede is going to take it. There it is. It's low. Oh my God. He almost fooled them all. Oh my God. He rolls it on the ground. Gets it right under the wall, but misses target. That's questionable if Cranio's going to get there in time if he hits target. It's okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. He continues to be our most dangerous player. Here's Illing on it here. Slows it down. Rabiot picking it up. Inside for Vlahovic. Settles it back to Illing Jr. Luca screaming for this ball. But they were just trying to survive in possession there. Here's Gatti. Playing it outside for McKennie. He's got space to move forward now. Let's go. Is he going to take Vignon? Oh, he tries. He's got a corner kick for us. Come on. Let's go, everybody. Here's a cross pass. Jolie takes it. Oh, header. I think that was Bremer well over the goal. No, it was Danilo. Oh, man. Quickly played in by Sassuolo. Let's go. Trying to get it up that line. Cut out. Seen out by Danilo. 54 minutes. 2-1 Sassuolo. Juve needs to equalize. And you would think they'd have... The sooner, obviously, the better. Give them a little faith to get after this win. But you definitely can't lose this one, Juve. You definitely can't lose it. But let's go. Let's find one quick here. And then get after the 3. Ooh, Danilo, come on. You got to be a sharper than that. Yellow card to Danilo. Rabiot and Danilo on yellows here. Man. Danilo, not happy about it, dude. It's a yellow. And Berardi making a meal out of it, too. You know what pisses me off? Domenico Berardi. That opportunity he got for fucking the Azzurri that would have seen us qualify for the World Cup. He can't fucking hit. And then he scores that goal he scored against us today. Fucking open cage with the Azzurri. Oh! Dangerous cross from Loriente there. Bremer gets a touch to it. It's going to go out for Sassuolo corner, but to be honest, lucky the touch didn't end up worse. So we got to deal with this corner kick. Sassuolo really killing fucking time already. 56 minutes. What are we doing here? Here we go, Barat. Oh, that's a good corner too. Oriente keeps it in for Sassuolo. And now he's going to have another cross in. Oh, it stops at the feet there, but blocked. Oh, Chiesa's putting pressure just about. If he would have been free and clear there. Like our chances there to equalize, but unfortunately didn't pan out. Here's Gatti doing battle with Loriente there. Wins the throw for Juventus. McKennie. Played in. Fagioli finding Rabiot. Oh, Rabiot. That's a bad decision. Brutal touch there. Bremer steps in, cleans it up. And that's going to be a yellow now on Berardi. Man. Oh, that's red, boys. Studs up, high up there. Let's go. Come on. What are you talking about here? Ref's staring at it. Dude, you're staring at it. Oh, yeah. Jamie, you're bang on. It was Berardi. Berardi's got one. That's a red. That's a red card. Start making your way out there, Mimo. Get him out. Let's get to business, okay? Wow, they're going to leave it at that, eh? Oof. I don't even understand how that's not a red. Well, McKennie's going to come off. Weah's going to come in. I don't understand how. He's nowhere near ball, too. Like, nowhere near. Wow. Whatever. We got a half hour. We got to beg a couple goals here. Let's go. I can't wait for l'arbitro Nick's explanation on how that could be supportable for not red, like for tomorrow on the post-match podcast. Regardless, we got to be better and take care of business ourselves here. Rabiot with an absolutely brutal decision and giveaway there that sparked that whole sequence anyways. And oh my God, Gatti, that's a bad decision here. Loriente running at Juve. His pass is behind Berardi. Iling Jr. coming back. Fagioli and Iling Jr. caught. Cutting into the middle. Here's a hit. Oh, wide and high. Just not there. It's not here today for Juventus, okay? It's not here today for Juve. It is not here with the players today. The decision making, it's just shocking right now. Fagioli has found himself on the left side. Rabiot's moved to the right side in the midfield area. They're both well ahead of Locatelli. We've got Weah and Iling Jr. now on the outsides, but there's still no set ideas, no structure here as to how we want to build up, how we want to create here. What's going on? Bremer back to Danilo. And just a piss poor decision. A flip forward right off the defender directly in front of you. And give Sassuolo possession again. They started time wasting 5 minutes ago. And now we're being absolutely brutal on the ball. Berardi finds space in behind Danilo here. Here's a cross to the top of the area. Loriente settles it. Has a hit and it's high. Playing with fire, everybody. Playing with fire. This is piss poor football from Juventus right now. In a half where we need to get after it. And we made positive substitutions, but nothing has changed. Very flat. Little movement. Oh my God, and the decision making is just shocking to me. Locatelli now trying to go down that line, find Weah. He's in behind. He's cutting inside. Oh my God, he tried to center it, but it was terrible ball. And here they come back at us. Here's Berardi. The right side. Oh, a through ball to Loriente, and he shanks it. Mamma mia, thank Christ. Thank Christ. Loriente shanked that thing. Holy, this is ridiculous right now. This is ridiculous. We're on tilt, everybody. We're on tilt right now. We are on tilt. What is happening? This is insane to me. Tech comes out 25 yards and plays a muffin to Bremer here. Like, guys. Here's Fagioli, and he's stretching it out, and he's looking for Weah here. I don't know if he's going to get there too far. So Weah's looking just to literally penetrate the defense there and get behind there, and we're just looking to send him there. It's a great ball forward from Locatelli, cut into the area. He went for that feed there, but totally misplayed where he played. I thought he should just kept taking guys on, force a foul, force them to do something. But if you're going to make a pass there, you better be damn sure inside the area, because we cannot lose it there. Time wasting. They started 7 minutes ago with the time wasting. Anyways, they're going to get a card here for it. So Vigna gets a card there. Bremer pounds this one forward. Oh my God, that guy, like, you're telling me Federico Chiesa barged you over like that? Oh my God. Ehrlich. And the refs just let them get away with this kind of nonsense. Bremer coming in to clean up this pass from Berardi. Danilo's on the side here. Inside for Illing, who settles for Locatelli. Locatelli, there you go. Finds Chiesa. Chiesa inside for Rabiot. Rabiot finds Vlahovic. Oh, no! Holy shit, man. You have got to score that. I think he's offside anyways. He's offside anyways, but holy shit, that's got to go in the back of the net, boys. Wow. They were going to call the offside, right? Oh my God, Vlahovic, come on, you guys. Still 2-1 Sassuolo, 65 minutes in. Trying to grow, trying to get going in here. But we're looking suspect at the back when we do move forward. Here's Chiesa on it. Fagioli overlaps him on the left side. He goes to Danilo. Fagioli's sitting here on the left side, wants the ball. Rabiot's going to find him. Here we go. Oh! Megs his man. Find Chiesa. Oh, misses Rabiot. It's okay. We still win the ball back. Here's Illing Jr. Inside for Fagioli. Here's back post. Cleared out. Gatti's going to get there. He's going to let it run for a corner kick. Come on, you guys. Fight. Let's go. Tie this up and then get after and leave here with a win. Let's go. There's lots of time. They're going to give us our chances. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Fagioli has it in. Get your head to it. Oh, slashes across the box. Too far for Luca. He settles it on the other side. Plays it back. Federico Chiesa. He now has it. Oh, it's a nice curler. Oh, nobody get their head to it. Bremer doing battle. Berardi on it now. Just flips it through. They're going to try and run at us. Look at the work from Chiesa to get back there. Illing Jr. trying to watch Loriente. Now Chiesa comes in to help him. Oh, Chiesa gets a piece of the ball there. There we go. There you go. Way to work here. Come on, Rabiot. Wake up. Don't worry about the guy down there. They're not going to stop for us. Here's Locatelli. Sprays it out to the right. Chiesa. Slips it through for Weah. That's going to go out. It's going to be corner kick. Oh, man. Come on. That's better. Keep going. Keep pushing. Come on. Get this one in. We're beasts on set pieces. Let's go. Fagioli, ball in. Ah. Oh, man. We settle it and allow them to turn on us. That's a through ball. Berardi. Illing. Oh, what a play from Illing to break that up. What a play from Illing to break that up. My God. That is a challenge and a half. Guys, we got to get serious here. We got to equalize this friggin' thing. We're closing in on 70 here, everybody. Gatti heads this one out. Gets to the top of the area, though. He's going to have a hit. Oh, Illing blocks it. Still kept in. Berardi. Up top, here's a cross. Going back post. Oh, Loriente alone. Man, Fagioli didn't pick him up. Told you guys in the first half I thought this one was going to be a crazy one. It's been crazy. The scoreline doesn't reflect how crazy it's been, but it's been crazy. Here's Locatelli finding Fagioli. Danilo. Locatelli to Fagioli. Back to Danilo. Over to Bremer. Come on. Here's Gatti. Stepping forward. Oh my God, Gatti. What the fuck, man? Jesus. Juve's is not there. They're not with it today. They are playing so poorly. The decisions are shocking, to say the least. Shocking, to say the least. Not happy with this one at all. Here they go to the top. It's Enrique. It's going to go back out to the flank. Here we go. Cross in. Back post. Head it out. Weah. He's going to put a little bit of pressure on Loriente there. Gatti's come way out to close down. Force Sassuolo back. They do. Enrique's dropped all the way back to accept for Sassuolo. Flips it out to the left side. Sassuolo. Here they go. Okay, Juve's won it back. Here's Chiesa. There's nowhere to go in there, you guys. You have to move the ball quick. You have to figure that out. You can't keep fucking around. And Danilo's bombing this thing. We got nobody running there. It's like this is the worst we've looked against a press so far this season. Credit where credit's due. Sassuolo's creating issues, but holy shit, it's like day one out there. It's like day one out there for Juve. Shocking stuff right now in this one, everybody. 72 minutes. Another corner to defend. Here they go. Head it out. Chiesa at the top. Settles it. Again, you're fucking around, man. Gets the foul there, but you got a player that can be an option. Absolutely takes off completely when Chiesa's there, rather than just be the option, offer him support. It's decisions like this. Like, we're just not there today. Locatelli. Trying to spray this one out, way out to the left there. Oh my God, Rabiot. Holy shit. The midfield's just been fucking abysmal today. Loriente. Pinamonte's at the top there. Has a hit. It's blocked. Sassuolo still in possession. They're going to want to just control, knock it about, kill some more clock. It's 73 minutes in. Juve's not going to put any pressure on the ball here. Rabiot, you got that ball out to the left. Here we go. Weah now is on the left side. Fagioli and Weah exchange 1-2s. We get nowhere. Here's Luca. He plays it up for Weah. Back to Fagioli. Nobody steps into that space. Nice feint from Fagioli. He comes in now. He splashes this one out to Illing. He's got to settle it on the bounce. In for Rabiot. Get it away from Rabiot. He's been shocking. For Rabiot again. Fagioli. Where is the move? Like, where are the options? Like, who wants this fucking ball? Like, who wants the ball? I'm running out of words, everybody. I am running out of words. This is absolutely brutal. We got Moise Kean set to come on for Dusan Vlahovic. Oh, he put up a stinker today. Vlahovic put up a stinker today. You're going to have to shake this one off and move on, brother. Shocking. It just turned into a torrential downpour outside of my place right now. This is insane. The street looks like it's like gonna flood. I don't know what that means for this game. The gods are as angry with this match as I am. Illing can't keep that in. We're at 75th minute. Allegri barking orders direction here. Locatelli comes in to settle down. Tries to play it forward here. Finding Chiesa. No call. Challenge from behind there. Viña's going to move forward. Try and play a 1-2 with Loriente. He's through. Here's Bremer in to close. Holy. I think it was safe to say first half. I would say Juve was the more dangerous side, but man, in the second half, Sassuolo's been so dangerous. Like, and look at this. We're asleep at the wheel. Chiesa also, he's been our most dangerous, and he's not going to be able to go 90. Bremer cuts this one out. Everyone taking off from him rather than just accepting the damn ball first before trying to leave. Here's Illing Jr. Too many moves. Here's Locatelli. Inside for Fagioli. 1-2. Now sprays it out to the right for Gatti. Gatti finding Weah. Here's a cross. Going back post. Stops for Fagioli. Finds Chiesa. Yes! Yes! Fede! Let's go! Woo! 2-2. Yes, baby. Fourth league goal. Let's go. Embraces Dushan. Come on. We have time to win this game, everybody. Let's go. It's been a shit show, but I don't care how. Get the job done. Federico Chiesa. Way out with the ball through. You've got Illing Jr. getting in there, creating havoc. And look at the light layoff from Fagioli, recognizing Chiesa sitting there in a great spot to have a go. He does. It takes a deflection off Ehrlich and in. Let's go, baby. Twos. Yes. Yes. Fede. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. We can do this. 78 minute. Krajnia going route 1. Bremer gets up. Finding Luca. He flips it forward. It's going to be a foul, though. Foul on Bremer. Oh, come on, everybody. We got time. Let's get after this. The touch on Fagioli to just get over that and lay it. Beautiful. 79 minutes in. Let's go. Come on. It's twos now. Sassuolo on the ball. Coming up the right side. Illing Jr. comes in to close down. That one goes off him. It's going to be Sassuolo throw. Sassuolo's going to want to get out of here with a draw. They're still going to be messing about with time. They're not going to be in a rush. Chiesa still going hard out there. Svina with Enrique. They have Loriente out the side there. Come on, guys. Got to step in there. Ball out. Keane trying to trap. Oh, man. He's trying to take his guy on. He's got steps to try and catch up on. Not happening. Not going down. Berardi. They find Vigna. Over to Loriente. Loriente plays inside. Rabiot trying to get this ball back for you. We got to get the ball back. Come on. 10 minutes left. Let's get on it. Here's Enrique trying to switch it out for Berardi. He does. Illing Jr. closes him down. Sassuolo still remains in possession. It's at the back with Ehrlich here. Over to Berardi. They're going to hang on. They're not going to want to lose another game where they had a lead. And they were killing time since the 56th minute. Let's go. We got to get this ball and get after it. Here's Loriente cutting in. Has a big rip. Tech stops it, and it's headed in by Pinamonti. Holy fuck's sakes, boys. You come back to twos. And then you just don't get after winning that fucking ball back and getting that ball. Oh, Gatti gets fucking burnt. Rebound from Tech right to Pinamonti. It's another rocket and another movement that... Oh, fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Get that goddamn ball, you guys. 10 minutes left after going 2. Get the equalizer only for this, man. Pinamonte gets a yellow for the tarp coming off. Fucking hell, you guys. I can't believe this shit. Milik comes on now. Locatelli is out. Milik comes on. Chasing the draw. This one fucking hurts. This one fucking hurts. Three goals allowed. What is this? What is this, you guys? Holy shit. Unreal. This is a shocking performance. And we could have snuck out of here still getting something. But you just piss it away after equalizing. Fucking no urgency to get that ball back. So Defrel set to come on now. Gassieo. Sassuolo going to make some change. Get some fresh legs out there. 84th minute. I just... Oh, man. I told you this one was probably going to end up being crazy. I got that feeling in the first half. It's going to be fucking crazy. It's crazy. Just cheap fucking goals to concede. Clean shit. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Weah's on the ball here up front. We're so bunched up here. Milik's got two guys surrounding him. Hits the turf and nothing's gonna come. No. The announcers talking about the defense, Juventus and whatnot, and it's been a horror show. It's been a horror show in defense, been a horror show in the midfield. I'd say attacking wise, at least we look dangerous, like we were gonna score goals and whatnot. But the midfield and the back's been absolutely ridiculous today. Why is Illing Jr. our last guy back here? Like, get him the fuck up there. Shocking decisions here. Shocking. Chiesa still going a mile a fucking minute. Bless his heart. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Fagioli twisting and turning. He has absolutely zero options. He's yelling at Bremer to come up into that space to give him an option. Like, this is crazy, you guys. Wake up. It's the 87th minute. And it's like, you guys are still standing around. Way a quick cross. This is a fucking gunner going right across goal. Here's Chiesa on it at the back post. Maybe Chiesa magic. Maybe he can make some. Here's Zilling Jr. to Fagioli. Try to 1-2. Gets cut out. Sassuolo is going to have an opportunity to at least break out. Well in from Bremer. Gets us a throw too. Of course they're going to stall time. Unreal. Unreal. Not a lot to say. Not a lot to say today, everybody. Not a fucking lot to say. And Defrel just spins up Bremer so easy here. Rabiot chasing a ball down. Lays one in for Chiesa, who's got to work against two defenders. Now a third coming in. He's looking for the call. Fagioli out to Gatti on the right. Danilo. Up to Milik. Back for Fagioli. Over to Bremer. Bremer to Fagioli. Trying to go over the top here. Keane. Holy fuck, Keane. He does get a foul anyways on that play or whatnot, but Jesus Christ. Find a goal. Little bit of a nudge there, and Cranio came out and he couldn't touch it by him anyways. Oh, man. Closing in on the 90, everybody. Probably going to get 4 minutes, I'd guess. Illing gets a header all wrong. Sassuolo throw. Peace. They show the Serie A, the scoreline, then says peace above the scoreline. I'll never reach peace. We got 6 minutes of added time, everybody. I will never reach peace. Oh my god, you guys. I get migraines from this shit. I get migraines when I gotta see shit like this. Piss away games. Pissed away this one. Fucking gifts. Gift wrap this shit for Sassuolo. Bremer's going to bomb this up. We've already pissed away a minute. Fuck, this ref doesn't even know what direction he's calling the fouls for. It's a fucking joke. Fagioli set to take this one up. Let's get ahead to it. Let's salvage a point out of this fucking awful, awful display today. Fagioli. Oh. Here's Chiesa on it. Has a hit. Block. Fuck. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. God damn it, Chiesa. He deserved at least a couple more teammates on that level today. Oh, Illing your touch, man. Holy shit. Man, look at the cuts. There's a left-footed cross from Chiesa. It's cleared out. Settled. Rabiot. Back to Fagioli. Quickly closed down. Not even calling the fouls. Like, it's unreal. Here's a cross. Go at back post. Get ahead to it. Heads it back towards the top of the area. We were all too deep. Oh, Fagioli tried to strip it. Doesn't fall. Sassuolo running at us. Danilo's at the back. He's getting beat for pace. They killed a ton of time there. Castillejo now has Enrique with him. Dish it to him. Oh my God, here's Defrel. And there it is. Oh! Barring out and then headed out for... Jesus Christ, I thought that was 4. Tech get a piece? Oh, he did too. He did too. Unbelievable. Should have been 4. Shambles. Shambles all around. Shambles in the back. Like, holy shit. I mean, it's 11 a.m. here. We don't usually drink on weekends until, nighttime, but fuck. I tell you. Might be heading towards a few beverages today, everybody. Tech trying to go out to Gatti here. Oh my God. And he just puts it back in our own fucking net. I don't even have words to say. I don't even have words to say. What the fuck are we doing? Embarrassing. You say embarrassing. It's beyond embarrassing. That's fucking nightmare shit. That is... We got fucking kids we train here that are fucking better than this. This is shocking. What kind of fucking decision making is this? Holy fuck. And Danilo and Bremer, they're fucking standing there. It's not like anybody realizes Tech's the one taking the kick from the fucking corner. Let me be an option for Gatti if we swing it out this way. We all just stand there and fucking watch. This has been a fucking nightmare. This has been a fucking nightmare game. Anything and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for Juventus. This is brutal. Absolutely brutal. You got a team that you're going into. I don't care if we're going into their house. 1 win out of their opening 4. You're undefeated going into it. And you get fucking slapped around and you're giving gifts. The gift fucking goals. That's 4 fucking gifts. 4 fucking gifts. Beyond unacceptable. Unfathomable. That you can even give that many gifts in one game. Defense, dreadful. Midfield, abysmal. Fagioli, a little glimmer of hope, but not enough. Not enough. Unbelievable. Blow the whistle, ref, and get this shit show over with. Blow the fucking whistle. I can't fucking take this shit. (4-2) to Sassuolo. Chiesa still, bless his fucking heart, 96th minute. Ref says nothing there, no clip, nothing. Hey, please. Please, that's what losers say after never being able to get to the top as long as we have. And that's what idiots repeat, okay? It's for losers to say, started a long time ago, and idiots repeat it. We dealt with you last time. Don't worry about it. Dealt with you last week. The difference is you guys lose because you're shit, and we lose because we give away 4 fucking gifts. Here, let me put this one up for Sassuolo. Let me put this fucking one up for them. 4-2. Gatti, you're welcome. Holy shit. End it. There. Hey, full time. Full time. One to fucking forget immediately. Okay? One to forget immediately. There's not a whole lot to say in this one, guys, in the aftermath. Like, what the hell? It's so bad that you can't even really analyze, break down, or get into a whole bunch. When we win, it's, all these players and everything like that. When we lose, and I see it sometimes even in here, but a lot on social media, it's going to be Allegri out. And that's the way it goes. But I'm going to be flat out honest with you. These guys were shit. These guys were fucking shit when it comes to decision making. They looked like they had nothing in the tank, a lot of them, as far as their legs, because the movement was absolutely abysmal. So I don't know what the hell happened. We heard about a double training session on Wednesday. We had some knocks in that double training session. So I don't know if this is the result partially from Allegri trying to ramp things up because we're not playing in Europe. So trying to simulate some type of intensity and form, but whatever the hell it was, I don't know. It was all wrong, and it can go away right now immediately. The players were awful. Our midfield was dreadful today. Okay? The back, they were fucking brutal. But the first half was nowhere near as bad as that second half. And that's what shocks me the most, is the reaction. You're making positive impact subs and whatnot, but holy Christ, it was dreadful. We allowed so much to Sassuolo. And in the end, these goals were, every single one of them was a gift, but Szczesny, my lord, man, as they show Szczesny on the screen, holy Christ, I almost can't even give the guy a rating. A big save, but to stop it from going to 4, only to play one over to Gatti, who ends up putting it in our net for 4. Big save in the first half on a header that could have made us go behind even further. Outside of that, could he have done better with the Loriente's shot that gave them the 3-2 lead? Parried away from goal? I think so. I know it was moving and it was cutting opposite of his dive. You have to get that ball fucking moving somewhere. You got to get it moving to one side or the other. It's what you got to do. You can't have rebounds go directly out in front of you. Whatever. Being too harsh on him, okay, whatever. The first one, he's definitely got to do better with. But the defense, shambles. Gatti on the 3-2 goal got beat way too easy by Lorientes. In the midfield, we were shambles. Miretti missing chances or missing challenges. Plays that are just, you can hold up and stop and shut everything down. Lets it go. This was shambolic, to say the least, from all involved. Let's be honest here. SofaScore ratings, okay? Just to get into it, and then we're going to get to all your comments. You guys keep firing away here. We got it here. Keep firing away. Szczesny finishes at SofaScore with a 5.9. He doesn't even hit 3 for me, okay? Brutal. Gatti finishes with a 5.8. Gatti finished with a 5, maybe a 4.5, okay? Second half, he was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Bremer finishes with 6.9. I'll tell you right now, barely any of our players sniffed a 7 after that second half. First half, you could argue it. No. Bremer, do I even give him an even 6? Maybe 5.5. Danilo, 6.9 from SofaScore? No. That's like a 6 or 5.5 as well. Brutal. McKennie finished with 6.5 from SofaScore. I'd be fine giving him a 6.5. I thought he was one of our best. The other best was Federico Chiesa. Miretti, 6.5. I had him at a 5.5 by the time he was done. You go to Manuel Locatelli, 6.6. No, he was at 6 to 5.5 as well. Rabiot, 7.4. What fucking game was SofaScore watching? What fucking game was SofaScore watching that you're going to give Adrien Rabiot a 7.4? Okay? And for anybody out there that smokes weed or whatnot, you might want to find out what this admin at SofaScore's got, because it's obviously good. 7.4 for Adrien Rabiot. What the fuck game were you watching to give Rabiot a 7.4? I have no idea. I got him at a 6. Kostic at a 7. No, 6, maybe 6.5. Vlahovic, 6.1. He went down 5.5 for me. Finished at a 5.5. Federico Chiesa gets an 8.1 from SofaScore. Yeah, 7.5 to 8 for Federico Chiesa, I think is fair. He was the only guy at the level required from start to finish, okay? Right up to the 97th minute, okay? So bravo to Federico Chiesa. You needed even at least 2 more guys on that level. If you want to give Fagioli a rating, he got one from SofaScore for when he came on, and it was a 7. I would have probably went with 6.5 for him when he came on. It was an improvement, but still lacked a lot. That's it for me in these ratings. But holy shit, you guys. The amount of gifts that we gave away in this game, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. I don't care who you play. It could have been Empoli today, which we saw last year. You know, hate to pick at the scab or whatnot. We saw that as well last season. If you're playing like this and you're giving gifts away and you have this many guys that we just went over that played brutal, you're not going to fucking win. You're not going to win. And we thought we could at least get the draw, whatever, then chase it. No. And the ability, the lack of urgency, the lack of drive when we got 2-2, it killed me. It fucking killed me to watch us just offer all this space and not get after it and get going for that victory. And then you concede. Because you've been shit at the back all day today. And suspect, to say the least. It's just frustrating. There is so many frustrations in this game. But you can't have this many players in your lineup play this bad and get away with it. You just can't. I don't care what team. I don't care what league. It's just brutal. But Gatti, his second half was piss poor. Am I going to change evaluations on guys outside of this one? I'm going to say no. Because, again, of how many were so bad. And the second half, like, again, how are so many of these guys this bad today? It's and I'm watching this own goal from Gatti. It's crazy. This was a collapse of epic proportions. And like I said, the only thing you can do is forget about this and move on to Tuesday against Lecce. But the thing with this team that we have to be weary of now is, where are they here? Because I said this watching this game today, the decisions from the passing and all this and the goals that Sassuolo ended up getting, they're avoidable goals. But if this team is not there here, now, this early, okay? And now you're going to face a kickstart Lecce. Granted, it's at home and whatnot. It's the same question of, where's this mentality? Where are their heads at? Where we need them to be? And that question is going to follow them throughout this period of Allegri 2.0, no matter how long it lasts. Those questions were there with Pirlo. Those questions were there with Sarri. At some point, this team needs to flip the switch and be able to grind these types of moments out, at least see this one to a draw, but chase that friggin' victory. Because the Juve at Volt, when you go 2-2, you got 10 minutes. You can bet the house that they're going to get after that one and try and win at all costs. This game left me frustrated with the mentality, the effort, the sense of urgency, it, and just the organization and the understanding. The first 4 matches, we all agreed you could see progress. And you could see some type of chemistry developing. This game lacked chemistry. Now, we could talk about the conditions being dog shit, all this, whatever. It doesn't matter. That goes out the window for me. Berardi, I see it in there on the chat, red card. Hey, that goes out the window too. You got to take care of business. You're not going to bank on these red cards coming in on these games. The truth come down to it, we were much better when we were even on the pitch with them, and we got into trouble when we were even on the pitch with them. At the end of the day, I'd expect us to handle Sassuolo and do so, a team with 1 win out of their first 4, get the job done. Bottom line. So I'm not going to look to these other influences. Chemistry was not there today, and you just have too many guys playing piss poor. Frustrating on all accounts. The Allegri shouts are going to kick up again and everything, but I'm sorry. Too many players that were piss poor for me to even go at a coach. But if we're talking about how abysmal they were and effort and energy and legs, because our off the ball movement was only evident for a span of 20 minutes probably in this entire game. I would question the approach in the week off and what's going on, because maybe a few rotations at the start of the game would have been the play from Lazio. I don't even know, because you can't even say that, because if McKennie was going to be one of those guys, McKennie was one of our best players. Him, Fagioli, Chiesa were probably our 3 best on today. Man of the match, it's not even in question that it was Federico Chiesa. Like, easily, by miles and miles and miles, Federico Chiesa. But for me, too many guys playing piss poor today to really get after Max. But let's get to some comments. Let's see how everybody's kind of feeling right now. We got time to go through this and wrap things up. Chiesa is special. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's going to continue this trend this season of just reminding everybody who he is. And I said he would do that this season. Chris saying, no, you can't play like this. They just no longer care about their fan base. After Ronaldo, it's all about the Euros. Del Juve Piero. If this was Allegri's first season, I wouldn't blame him. But this is his 3rd, and team looks worse than ever. I don't agree that the team looks worse than ever, because we still look better than we did in the previous 2 seasons. And when the team's on, and again, this is 1 game out of the first 5. The 4, including what happened with Bologna and having a fight with the draw, still, this is better. And you can see the improvements. You can see the progress. Today was the complete opposite of what we have seen. You could see a game and where we've seen with a guy off, 2 guys off here, there, but this was like the entire lineup was shocking. I can't. I'm having a tough time pinning this only on Max. I really am. I really am, you guys. Like, a coach isn't sitting on a sideline with a remote control, able to control these players' brains as to when they're going to pass or when they're going to long ball, and not to pass if your midfielder is absolutely being draped by a defender in which we're going to be countered. Allegri doesn't have that remote control. He doesn't have a remote control for your goalkeeper to handle a shot even if it's swerving from 24 yards out, and to not deflect it straight down below you and off your leg and into the goal. He does not have a remote controller for Miretti after that giveaway happens from Gatti to just blow right in there and not slow everything down. I'm having a real tough time with this one and pinning it completely on Max Allegri. I'm not even going to do that, to be honest. Too many guys were piss poor. That's it for me. This one, you got to forget about it, shake it off, get back on the training pitch, and get back to work. And again, for me, it would be setting a standard with these guys, and competition has to be there for spots. So right now, based on what happened, Fagioli needs to start against Lecce. And I'm not even... I'd honestly consider Rabiot after this performance not being in that match. Okay? And I think Vlahovic should not start that next one. And it might say, there's going to be some out there that say, well, you don't want him to get two in their head. You got to get back on. No, I think you need to have competition. It's going to be healthy. It's all about how it's handled. But these guys have been waiting patiently. It's been a game like this where everybody was abysmal. Get the fresh legs out and change it up and show them that, hey, there's other guys that are willing to bring it if you're not going to be up to the level and the standard required. It's about establishing a standard for me. It's not about punishing. It's about establishing a standard. So it's all about the outlook. And that would probably play into a lot of players' mentalities. That's me. That's me. And honestly, this is a great point too from Matt. I'm not against Miretti and Fagioli both being out there. But I don't know right now. This defeat is also still very, very fresh. And I need a little bit of I need some time until tomorrow's podcast to just kind of regroup myself. But against Lecce, maybe. Jeremiah say that's the problem, Al. The standards are low because every player knows he's going to get minutes without effort. Max, too, has to stick to a consistent starting 11. Well, this is just it. You see the numbers. We went over it on the match day preview today where you're talking about how many lineups he's played in all these games and switching it up. But I think it's all about balance. Yeah, you want to get your consistent 11 guys. You want to get that going. But at the same time, you do have to set standards. And when there's too many guys out of it like this, something's got to get shaken up. You got to shake it up. Everyone took a step back from last week, even Chiesa. Other than his goal, he was poor. I don't think Chiesa was poor today. I think he had a poor spell for about 10 minutes in this one. But he was the only one looking extremely dangerous for us in the attack. That's for me, man. Chiesa had a game for me. 10 minutes where I got frustrated with him trying to do too much, but no. I don't think so as far as that. I'm kind of with Matt here. I think he was by a long shot our most creative and dangerous player. Is what it is. Guys, thank you for dealing with this with me. At the end of the day, misery loves company. So thank you for that. Please drop a like on your way out, whatnot. Again, tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Let's get into it. Let's get into the thick and thin of it. Let's take a look at the post-match pressers, everything that's going on. Let's talk about everything once the emotions of this defeat, because it's still so fresh, kind of right out. And then we'll take a more in-depth look. We'll break down goals, plays, scenarios. I'll probably have some snapshots for our feed and stuff that we could kind of go through things together. But I look forward to talking to you all about it tomorrow. Not going to pick at the scab a bunch, but just break some things down and try and make sense of what the hell we just saw. And maybe, just maybe, we still won't be able to make sense of it. But I'm guessing that the aftermath is going to be very, very heated in post-match pressers and everything. Let's see what happens. You guys, still, thank you. Tons of love for all the support. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the podcast. No matter what, okay? These blips, no matter what, it's fino alla fine. It's Forza Juve. Tuesday, Lecce. Let's get back in the win column. But tomorrow, we're going to break this thing down in detail. Hope to see you all there, okay? And I'll see you there, brother. Thanks, Jeremiah. And I don't know if we're going to have a replay of Gatti's goal. I don't know if... I'll tell you what. Go around social media because they'll be playing that one over and over and over, I assure you. But you guys, don't let things out of your control dictate how your weekend goes. I hope you all still enjoy a beautiful, wonderful weekend, all right? No matter what, we'll hash this one out tomorrow morning. Ciao tutti. Take care.
Yeah.